to this month's NEFA Member Spotlight. I am joined today by Mikki Henkelman from Oakmont Capital and Ann Delgard from Dynamic. Thank you for joining me, ladies.
Sure.
Thanks for having us.
Jesse.
Nah, it's great to have you both on here. You're the co-chairs for the upcoming NEFA Funding Symposium in San Antonio, and that's what we're here today to discuss. Typically, we do these a couple weeks in advance, but we're all really busy. So we're going to leave this one out here for the last couple of days and then see if we can't draw some further people in here. So thank you again for your time. And I guess we'll kind of kick off what people can expect when they come to the upcoming conference with Mikki.
Yeah, we are really excited. This year, the Funding Symposium is in San Antonio, as many people are aware, at the beautiful JW Marriott Hill Country. It's going to have some great spaces for networking. It's a wonderful, wonderful place that we're having it. 345 people already registered, so that's a great number. Hoping to get a little bit more in the last few days before the conference. And we're really excited. We're kicking off kind of on Tuesday evening with the NEFA charity event, where there'll be lawn games, Texas Hold'em tournament, food and drinks, as well as proceeds benefiting the Indy Foundation, as well as the National Lymphedema Network. So some great causes that we will be providing some proceeds to. So
that's awesome, and that is a fantastic Marriott property. I think you've probably been there for an ELFA annual, and at some point in your career. That Velocity Sports Bar, very good. And there'll be some playoff baseball we can watch too. So, anyhow, and do you mind just kind of going into some of the agenda as well?
Sure. So, Jesse, what I'm really excited about this conference is kind of how we've restructured some of the days to make them more fulfilling and more effective. Friday had always been a complaint for everybody about how Friday, everybody wants to go home, everybody's hungover from Thursday night or from 3 whole days of drinking, that, Friday really is ineffective. So we kick off Wednesday with the committee meeting starting at 11 a.m. And then the ladies in leasing lunch, the women in leasing lunch. We don't have a golf tournament this time, or an activity as we have had in the past. But we do shift up some of our day and some of our things starting at 1:45. We have our keynote speaker, a session on managing the multi-general workforce, which I think a lot of us are encountering at this time. It's a great session that not only applies to the leasing industry, but any business. And so, looking to reach out to every single participant and every single company that is attending, and not just focused on things for brokers, lessors, or funding sources. And then the other exciting thing that's happening on Wednesday is we have a speed networking event where sponsors or participants can basically go through a speed dating session, meeting with different participants. So it's the opportunity for a quick sales pitch or an introduction or a connection to be made on the first day, that then you can follow up and use the time for the remaining of the conference to meet with those people, learn about their business, learn about the services that they have to offer, and really develop that relationship that you can take back to your business. Wednesday is also National Taco Tuesday, or Taco Day, excuse me. And so it'll be great to be in Texas and hopefully enjoy some tacos. Wednesday will wrap up with our opening cocktail party and networking event. The space will be open for everybody to be there, and it's just really great to connect with a bunch of people. So that will wrap up Wednesday.
Perfect. So there's a women in leasing lunch. I want to say you typically get almost 100 people at that. Was the number over 80 last time I heard?
Possibly. I haven't checked lately.
Okay.
But what's great is it's on property. So, we won't have it. Property is huge, right? So it'll feel like you're away. It'll feel like you're off property, but it's still on property, which will allow those attendees to then slide right on into the keynote speaker that starts at 1:45 after that.
Perfect. And for the men watching this, we can go to the bar and have drinks too.
Absolutely.
Because we feel left out. I mean, no golf.
There are committee meetings that start at 11. So if you want to volunteer and get involved, it's a great opportunity for you to show up to those meetings, Jesse.
He always has something in return here.
Positive comments.
And I'm excited for the speed dating. That'll be interesting for sure. Especially if, like, what are those 2 minutes? Like, what do you like? Is there going to be a timer?
There will be, and it'll just be fast. I think it's an hour and a half long. There's 60 participants signed up, so there'll be 60 different stations available, and you're moving fast.
That's fun.
And
That'll
it's
be
nice having it
interesting.
Wednesday, because then you can have the rest of the conference to really meet up and have even more conversations with those people. So,
Or more time to avoid those people that's just like, this is not a good fit. Right?
however you want to look at it.
Sorry, I can't help myself. But Mikki, do you mind walking through kind of what people can expect on Thursday?
Yeah, Anne, do you want to talk about the morning a little bit?
Absolutely. So, Thursday is going to be our loaded day. We go from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and, have your running shoes on, have your spurs ready, and your chaps ready to go. So we start Thursday morning with our best practices roundtables. There will be 4 opportunities, whether it be operations, marketing, finance, or collections, to sit down and just work with some of your peers to understand either similar issues or problem resolution, and really to kind of work things out as a group. Each table will be moderated. There will be kind of pre-populated questions, but these are free-flowing opportunities to really kind of speak to one topic. And to hopefully gain some knowledge on, something that's troubling you, or to learn something new about what one of your peer companies is working on, to then, provide conversation and hopefully, work through some issues. And then we will hear from our keynote speaker, Calvin Stovall. He has spoken for NEFA before, but we're excited to see him again in a bigger, broader picture. He had spoken on a Friday morning, so we didn't get the opportunity. Not everybody got the opportunity or chose to have the opportunity to see him, choosing to sleep instead. Yes, probably you, Jesse. And then, we will have plenty of time for networking, lots of coffee available, and hopefully some more tacos on Thursday also. So
I think I figured out your favorite food.
Well, we're in Texas, so it's either barbecue or tacos, right? So
Fair.
I'm sure Kale has some barbecue for us lined up at some point.
Yeah, and then the afternoon continues with kind of the theme of having a full day, as Anne had mentioned. We have our luncheon where we're going to learn more from the executive committee and board, about updates from NEFA, as well as kind of the progression into next year and what to look forward to, and kind of the growth and all that information, which is always fun to hear and see. And then becomes the education afternoon. We get to have a discussion again about Section 1071, which, whether we like it or not, it's going to come and affect all of us. So we'll get to hear from many members of NEFA, as well as Andy Fishburne is going to join us from the ELFA. So we're excited to have him come and share his information that he has on Section 1071 too. And then we'll have our breakout sessions later in the afternoon. Some really, really good sessions on AI. How is it? How can we help you get started? What are some information that you need to know in order to do that? Fraud, which is never a fun topic, but something that, as the economy turns, it becomes more prevalent. So, how's it impacting our industry? What can we do together? What can we, do to help our own businesses manage through it? Portfolio management, again, time of uncertainty. What can we do together? That's going to be a very interactive session, so that should be good information there as well. And then our Section 3 of the credit module as well. So just kind of key components of the credit package, what information to get from your customers, and just really going through what the credit process is. So we're excited about all of the educational opportunities that will be there that afternoon. And then, what would a conference be without our CLFP toast and photo? Just a time for CLFPs to get together.
I wouldn't know. I just maybe try to sneak in real quick and just crash it.
There's still time to get your CLFP before the conference. So,
I'm sorry that I got a thing. read's
Here,
gonna kill me.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
But yeah, so we'll round out the educational sessions with our CLFP toast and photo there too. So.
Perfect.
And then before our fun Thursday evening activity, we will have a cocktail hour after the CLFP photo. So that's exciting. But Jesse, we are really looking forward to the Thursday evening activity and event. It will be a ranch style party out on the lawn with live music, drinks, food, of course, but armadillo racing and the opportunity to maybe be involved with that. Would you like to participate? I'm going to sign up Jesse to be number one.
I don't know about that. I don't think I could fit on one of them, but whatever. We'll have fun.
All right, good.
Well, I don't think you ride the armadillos, Jesse. Just clarifying.
It's volunteering as long as PETA's not there. I guess maybe we could give it a shot. Anyhow, sorry. Try to keep this somewhat PG.
It'll be fun to just be out on the lawn to, you know, kind of wrap up 2 really full days with our peers and our colleagues. We're also going to have some take-home gifts as a part of this activity. So you have the opportunity to make your own barbecue dry rub or to brand a koozie and bring that home with you. So I think those are going to be the best conference gifts ever. And we're really looking forward to that. So.
All right, maybe I'll have to stay away from the branding of the koozie. That sounds interesting.
It might be branding of the Jesse.
No.
Come home with a few new tattoos.
Yeah, right.
So, and then this event is in conjunction with the Chris Walker Education Fund. So another great group of people really looking to support the leasing industry and progression of education within the industry. So we're really excited about it.
Perfect. That's definitely a full day. And then I guess how are we wrapping up on Friday morning?
Well, you have the opportunity to take your booths down, and there will be a small continental breakfast on Friday morning, but pretty much
that's it.
That's
smart.
It is, you know, it's challenging, and you know, it's important. It's important that everybody focus on when they can focus, and you know, having 2 full days of focus is great and wonderful. So,
well, excellent. Any advice for first timers coming to this conference?
Mikki?
Yeah, I think, you know, just checking out the website and looking at the agenda, when you check in, looking where the rooms are, downloading the app so you have it readily accessible when, you know, so you know when things are and all that. The schedule shouldn't change. So, you know, looking at it beforehand, having it available on your phone will be very helpful.
Okay. I would say on Wednesday, Jesse, there's an ambassador's reception for first-time attendees. I think that's a really great opportunity for new attendees to meet the board of directors and really to find almost like a buddy in the industry or in the association, because that buddy will help you find anybody that you want to talk to, you want to network with. They can be a mentor. And for me, I have met many people attending these events that have mentored me, have helped me, have become my peers now that I'm working with, that I've worked with in the past or built a relationship with personally and professionally. So I think that's what's really important, is to attend that reception, find somebody that you know, that you can meet and really start to network with and make that bonding connection.
Excellent. Well, thank you, ladies, and I'm excited. So, you know, push to 350 starts this afternoon when this goes on NEFA's website.
Excellent.
But you know, appreciate your time. Thank you for you know, I'm going to say co-hosting here. I'm having a brain lapse on a Thursday morning, so sorry. But co-chairing the upcoming conference, and I look forward to seeing you both.
It's great to see you, Jesse.
Yeah,
all right.
We look forward to seeing you as well. I'll speak for him too.
All right, take care. Safe travels.
Thanks, Jesse.
Thanks, you too, Jesse.